Something smooth yet sinister, coming through to diminish you. And this here's the finisher. Check it out,
Guys, it's your boy Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today for you guys in the old Vortex dungeon here, we got a new dungeon, alright? So, it's called the Scarlet Abyss Tournament. It's a part of the King of Fighters collaboration, okay? So, there is a total of 3 missions, alright? In order to defeat this dungeon entirely. Alright, you start on mission 1. Once you complete the first one, you unlock the second one. And once you complete the second one, you unlock the final one, level 3, against old Omega Rugal. Alright, so it gives you all the information here in the in-game news. One thing that you must take account of is that you must have the unit Kyo to enter the level 3 dungeon. Alright, now everyone should have Kyo at this point because they gave him to you in the presence box for reaching the sharing milestone for the King of Fighters collaboration. Alright, so bring them out, raise them up if you must, and get this knocked out. Alright, so the dungeon here is called a Dark Resurrection. 30 energy, 5 battles. You cannot use a gem to continue. Alright, death stalks the halls as you reach the center of this madness. The silence is overpowering. What insanity will you meet here? Alright, so shoot, let's just bring him Omni Arc. Shout out to my boy Soul. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and borrow his Omni Arc here real quick. So let's get right into this. Alright, I'll show you folks the units maybe after we blow through this dungeon real quick. Alright, now this dungeon, in my opinion, is by no means hard. Alright, but there's really only one thing you need to look out for, honestly. I can't really think of anything else you really need to look out for per se. Just, you know, keep it steady as any other of the more difficult content. Keep your HP high. Make sure you mitigate every turn or every 2 turns, depending on which mitigation unit you're using. And I highly recommend you bring a unit that can at least remove status elements. All right, remove and negate would probably be best, but as long as you have a unit that can at least remove status elements and make sure they have either some sort of an extra skill, sphere, something, so that they don't get hit with status elements, and then they can take care of the status elements on the rest of the crew, you should be fine. All right. It's not really that difficult, just a few things you got to watch out for. Okay, so another thing that makes this pretty, well, makes it easier, is this nifty new HP percentage bar that shows up now as of the maintenance update. All right, it allows you to see the percentage of HP that a unit has, or the enemy units have. All right, that's pretty helpful for this as well, because on the final boss there is a HP percentage you need to look out for. Alright, but like I said, not too difficult. We'll be able to blow right through it, no problem. So quick squad explanation for you folks. Okay, we got Alan in here. We are using him as the unit to remove and negate the status elements for us. Alright, definitely going to need that. Like I stated earlier, my Alanon does have a sphere equipped, one of the new spheres actually. I'll show you once I show you the units at the end of the video. Got them hooked up with one of the new spheres that came out during the maintenance update that negates status elements. So we don't have to worry about him getting hit by status elements. And as long as you have his Riddish status sphere equipped, he can remove and negate status elements on BB and SBB. Good stuff, baby. Good stuff. All right. Next in line, we got Kyo Kusanagi here. All right, literally the only reason we're bringing him is because we have to. All right, you run into Terry here. All right, he doesn't have anything you need to worry about, guys. Just keep it on auto battle and just wreck him. All right, skip through the chit chat if you already read it. You're only going to have to complete this one time, because upon completion of this dungeon you do get a gem and you automatically get the boss unit Rugal. Omega Regal, whatever that fool name is. I already forgot. But you automatically get them at the first completion. Okay. But like I said, we bring in Kyo Kusanagi only because we have to. All right, he really doesn't serve any purpose. You don't have to use his UBB at a specific point or nothing special like that. You just have to bring him in order to be able to come into the dungeon. All right, so you can probably bring him in here as a level 1 6-star unit and be just fine. All right, just he can probably die and it wouldn't even matter. I raised mine anyways. All right, because that's just how I am. So I did raise them. All right, hooked them up with a couple spheres and whatnot, but didn't really have to per se. All right. Next in line, we're bringing Felice here at the lead. All right, I bring Felice because I like him. All right, that's really it. You don't need no specific leaders in order to complete this dungeon. All right, I brought Felice because I like her. Her leader skill is very useful to me. 50% boost to all stats as long as you have the enhancement, as well as keeping the BB gauge at a very high level at almost all times. All right, BB gauge on attack, BBOT, all of that wonderful stuff. So I brought Felice because I like her. Like I said, you can pretty much honestly bring any 2 leads you want. I recommend some type of a lead that helps with BB gauges because the boss is only a single unit. All right, and of course, you know, the less enemy units you're battling against, the more difficult it is to keep the BB gauges full. Right, you're not going to build up a lot of BCs only attacking 1 unit. Okay, so I would recommend some kind of unit, like I said, that helps out with the BB gauge, but it's not required. All right, Krantz is my mitigation unit. All right, definitely helps that he also heals on SBB. All right, this boss only has a couple of attacks that hit pretty hard. I don't know for sure, but I think they're percentage-based attacks. Like, I don't know, probably like 140% without mitigation or something like that. So a couple of those kind of attacks you have to watch out for. And Sirius, we're bringing him because not only is he just straight up a beast unit for almost all content, but we're going to be using him for his UBB. All right, his UBB is going to come in handy for the boss battle here. Okay. And last but not least, we got my friends on the art. Like I said, no particular reason, honestly, because I wanted to pick him, I guess. His leader skill is also good with 50% boost to stats, boosting spark damage and all that, but not required. All right, like I said, brought him because I kind of wanted to. No specific reason. All right, the shield is nice, the attack boost is nice, but no really specific reason. All right. So, here's the boss, Omega Rugal. All right. Now, like I said before, he's not that difficult. Okay. He does have a good amount of HP, and he also has damage mitigation on for the majority of the battle. So even though he's not that hard, this will be a fairly lengthy battle. All right. It's going to take you a little bit of time to wreck this guy because he puts on damage mitigation and keeps it up a majority of the time, like I said. So you see here, I started off doing 15% damage to him, and you come back the next turn, and we only did 7% damage to his HP that time, right? So he likes 50% mitigation, okay? Now, like I said, he doesn't hit very hard. It's just every now and again he's going to hit you with an attack. I believe it's percentage based, so you'll get to maybe half, 30% HP on all your units, which you'll probably easily heal back up, especially if you brought Krantz, uses SBB, or the BB if you got that enhancement, and you'll be right back on the ball, okay? He does use an attack that has either a guaranteed or a very high chance to curse. That's why I was telling you to make sure you bring a unit that at least removes status ailments, alright? Like I said, remove and negate would be best, but at least remove, so your entire team is not sitting around cursed, because that would not be good for you, okay? But other than that, I believe when he uses that percentage based attack, the following turn he wipes off his damage mitigation. All right, I believe that's the way it works. But shoot, other than that, I don't. The last thing you have to do, guys, all right, and he does have Angel Idol effect. So the first time you reduce him to 0% HP, he's going to come right back alive with 11% HP remaining. Okay, I do believe you have to nuke this guy from 11% down to 0 both times, I do believe. Okay, so that's the strategy for it. So I highly recommend that you do it that way, and you will be able to wreck this with relative ease. Okay, guys. Like I said, it's just a lengthy battle, high HP, damage mitigation. It just takes a while. All right. You see, I've been sitting here on auto like the whole time with no worries. So just keep peeling away at him. You're gonna come with the chit chat every now and again, but just keep peeling away at him. This freaking attack animation takes forever too. Mamma mia. But it's a slow battle. I'm probably gonna just, I don't know, should I fast forward it? Because it's gonna take a while. It's honestly gonna take a while to whittle away at this guy, get him down to 11% HP, and then again, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward. I'm pretty much just gonna fast forward this until this guy gets down to about 15% HP or so. So here we go, guys, because I know we got at least maybe another 5 or 10 turns before we get him that low. But there was his powerful attack there. All right, so he comes with that, which, like I said, I believe has a chance to curse, and that's about it. But let's fast forward this thing, guys. Here we go. Alright, guys, and here we are, got him at about 12% HP here now. Okay, so you see he just did his ultra powerful attack, which wiped out his damage mitigation for this turn. Alright, so this is the opportune time for us to go ahead and put the hurting on this guy. Okay, so overdrive gauge being built up, we're going to go ahead and pop off Sirius here, and what we want to do is try to go ahead and drain this guy straight on down to 0% HP at this point. So let's pop the old UBB by my boy Sirius here, and then let's get everybody else involved on the SBB tip and try to wreck this guy on down to 0%. All right. Now, I do believe, I don't know if it happens this time or when he wakes up with the Angel Idol effect, but I do know, or at least I was told by someone who got wrecked in this dungeon, that if you do not nuke him from about 11% straight down to 0%, guys, he will actually give himself really high mitigation. I think 100% for a few turns, and then he just does an attack that wipes your squad right the heck out. All right. So in order to avoid this, my recommendation, go ahead and wipe him out like I did from 11-12% straight down to 0. He's going to use his Angel Idol effect, and then he's going to not die, as you see here. And he's got another turn here where he's going to do whatever he wants to do here. All his little weak attacks here. And then we still got Sirius UBB in effect. So what's going to happen? He's going to do all his crap. My boys are going to go again. My boys and girl, I should say. And then we're going to mop this fool up. And that's pretty much the end of it. Career over. Alright, so took him from 12% down to 0. And take him from 10% back down to 0 again. The battle is done. After a little bit of chit chat. Alright, career over. Done. So, like I said, upon first completion, you're going to get yourself 1 gem. You're going to automatically capture this unit, Omega Rugal, for the first time upon first completion. I don't know if you can get him again after that. This is honestly my second time running it for you guys. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I believe the type that you do get him in is random. I don't even know what type I freaking got the guy in. I guess I should probably take a look at that, huh? I guess I'll do that after this video real quick. I can do it during the video. Why the heck not, huh? So let's do it. Let's go see what type of this guy we got real quick. You understand me? Should be able to pull him up real quick. I just recently got him. Blow him on out the water. Easy freaking almost 10K experience there. Alright, let's go see what type of this food we got. I honestly don't even know. I didn't even look. I just came right in here, wrecked them, and then recorded this video for you guys. So let's see what it is real quick. What type? I saw one friend got a Lord. I saw another friend got an Oracle. I honestly don't care what type of this guy I got. I doubt I'm really going to be using him. I don't know what he's capable of. I haven't read up on him. So I got a Lord type 2. Cool. I don't know if he's any good, like I said. He might be. You never know. I don't know if he's any good or not, but it is what it is. So, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm just going to show you my squad real quick. Squad, spheres, all that wonderful information. Not that you really need to see it in order to complete this dungeon. It's fairly easy and straightforward, but I'll still show you what I'm working with anyways, alright? So, starting this thing off with my Kyo Kusanagi. I gave him a couple of meh spheres, as you can see. A couple of meh. What the heck? Ain't like I'm even really using them. What did I? Come on, man. Get out of there. I doubt I'm going to be using them any further after this dungeon here he was required for anyway. So, I'll just show you guys real quick. My homie Krantz, he could use a better L gift, but I haven't really came across one I really care to give him yet. That L gift there is good enough for right now. Whatever you can help him take advantage of that low BB gauge cost he got, baby. So there's one of the new spheres that I got there on my Alanon, the Health Codex. It's actually not too bad of a secondary sphere, guys, alright? Negate status elements, reduce BB gauge, necessary to fill up the gauge, 15% boost to all stats. It's not too bad of a sphere, honestly. Okay, and was that it? That was all 5 already? Alright, well, cool. I guess that's a wrap, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, throw a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Brave Frontier content. And if you wish to, join the Facebook group, link down below in the description. Otherwise, thank you guys for checking out the video, and I'll catch you folks in the next one. Peace.